So Dre, what was you saying about the league stepping in?
I
You was
think the league is kind of stepping in here, maybe with Harbaugh. I can't prove it, but I think it could be maybe like a gift to the organization. Like, hey, it, it got stale here in Baltimore. I can. I'm gonna fire this guy because I want to go in a different direction. But everybody
hmm
kind of knows he's gonna come in and he's gonna stabilize the New York Giants, right? It's happened before in the past. Uh, they they made it a little more vocally known, and maybe that's not the situation here. Maybe it's just my fan cap that I'm setting up right now. But I think Harbaugh is our guy. I think it's basically done with. I think it'll be announced on Thursday and Friday.
Thursday.
Thursday or Friday.
All right, we'll see, dog.
He
Cause
has his interview on Thursday, so that's what I'm saying. Thursday or Friday, I think it'll be
I,
announced.
I,
We got
uh,
all the
I,
we got all the interviews out the way, and we need to get done.
I seriously think if Lafleur gets let go, he's gonna say, "Hold on, let me talk to Green Bay first."
Well, I mean, we can get into that here in a second. First, I mean, we should probably say what's up to the people. No,
Yeah,
we
yeah. Hey,
have.
what's good? What's good?
What's
Welcome
up?
to
What's
another
up, people?
episode of the Check Down, man. This is a quick recap, man, from yesterday, man. A lot of things transpired in two games, and what I mean. I think it could have created a minor hot seat for one coach in one of those losses. Um, we're gonna talk
Mm.
about it, man. We're gonna get into it. But what's good, Dre? How you feeling, bro?
I'm doing great, man. We had two pretty good games yesterday. I was wrong about a couple of things. I was right about a few things, but I'll tell you what, the special teams take I had yesterday, and it might not have been about these two games, but yesterday we seen that special teams matters for sure. So we'll get into it, man.
What's good,
Mm.
sir? What's good, sir?
Listen, I'm gonna make an exception and talk to you today, nigga. But you know what it is.
Oh yeah, it's blood in the water, my boy.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock, little nigga. Line that shit up.
You already know. You already know.
Ah, oh my bad. I apologize, people. I ain't mean to say that. I got a potty mouth. I apologize.
It's all good. But obviously we had two games take place yesterday, man. Uh First game was the Rams versus the Panthers.
Good
We all
game, dog.
agreed that was gonna be a really good game, bro. We all
That
agreed
was
on
a
that.
good
Um
game, dog.
I
that game
didn't
came
agree.
down
I
to the
thought it was
wire.
gonna be ugly. I hold on, Smitty. I gotta be accountable, right? Because I want everybody to be accountable. I thought that Carolina was gonna get absolutely dog walked yesterday, and they proved me wrong, and they made that a really, really good football game, and I appreciate them for that. But I was wrong on that, so I got to stand up for that. I got to come back and keep it real.
I was wrong. I was wrong too
Mhm.
because I took the damn Panthers.
Yeah,
Bruh, I listen, man. I was in, man. We was up in that bar, man. It was turned up in that joint. In the second half, it was a little light in the second half. People started coming in, and folks was looking at me funny because I was in this stressed out in Niners gear, dog, and they was like, "Your team ain't even playing." I'm like, "Bruh, I'm hate watching right now. Leave me alone."
Yeah, I put a little monetary gain on that game. Obviously, I thought the Panthers was gonna pull it out. I thought the Panthers had an opportunity to win that game.
Bruh.
They did go up in that game, but
Mm,
to
mm, mm.
me, the swing in that game, bro, was J.C. Horn getting injured before the last
Mm-hmm.
drive. Right after that stop, he ended up getting injured. Uh, the Panthers go down and take the lead, and they attack whoever number 7 was that replaced J.C. Horn. They went like 5 for 5 on that boy. They went straight at him. Wherever he was at, identify and attack. That's exactly what the game plan was to get down the field. And Matthew Stafford was getting it there with no hesitation. Listen,
Bruh.
when they make Matthew Stafford a second read quarterback for all the fucking teams that play him, The
Uh,
bitch turned into a fucking trash
sir.
can. Do you understand me? Can
Oh
you hear me? Can
my
you
gosh,
listen? His numbers drop. He turns into a turnover merchant. Come on, man.
bro,
Make him get off the first read, please.
he almost had four of them things, dog. The Puka broke up one. That would have been that would have been the fourth one, and then the other two. What was it? The linebacker wasn't. The ball went right past his helmet, and he didn't even see it. And then the third one was a tip ball, and the DB, I don't know what the DB was looking at, but the ball dropped right there at his foot. All he had to do is extend his hands, and he would have caught the ball. I'm like, he could have had four of them things, man. But
So
Make him get off the second read.
Carolina
Make him
pissed
get off the
down their
first read.
leg, man. It's just that simple.
No, bro. That when that cornerback, whoever he, bro, that boy was buns.
But
They
but
said,
this
"Oh,
this is
Mike Jack, you can cover whoever you want. We going right at 7. We don't even care about you now. Two, we going at 7. Because as long as they was attacking Michael Jackson, he was locking it up. He was playing real good defense. He was
see we
blanketing
talked about
whoever they
this,
put over there.
and I feel like when it was when it was first and goal at the 7
You got to
with
run that
two
ball.
minutes and 43 seconds on the clock, you do not throw the ball three times. You don't do
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like what I would have done was I'm gonna run the ball four times. If you can't get 8 yards in four tries, go get your CDL, brother.
you
Because
you
this
know
ain't
what
for you.
you know what it tells me when I see a team throw the ball 3 times straight
They
in that
panic.
territory, they don't believe in the offensive line. They think the offensive line is soft.
That's cool. My thing is like you at home. You know what I'm saying? You got the momentum. At least try it, dog. Worst case scenario, you don't get no yards the first three times, but you get it under 2 minutes, and then you kick the field goal. The game is tied. Now the pressure's on them.
At
You
least they
at
got to use.
home,
At least they got to try to get out of bounds and stuff like that. They were just using the whole
something,
field,
dog.
bro.
They didn't even, bro. They didn't even take 10 seconds off the clock. Matthew Stafford was in Carolina's territory in 3 plays and four timeouts because they did it before the 2 minute warning. And when I saw that, bro, when I saw they crossed the 50 with four timeouts, I was like, oh, they about to lose. This game over with. That's way too much time.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you. So, what fan base should be more disappointed today? Um,
Green
should
Bay.
it be? Ah, so you answered the question. Go ahead then.
Yeah, I
Why you say
mean,
Green Bay?
like I said, Matt LaFleur started with Brett Favre. Okay. 2019 NFC Championship game. 2020 NFC Championship game. 2021 divisional round. 2022 no playoffs. 2023 divisional round. 2024 wild card. 2025 wild card. He is going in the wrong direction. They have given him everything that he's asked for. They've rebuilt the offensive line. They got Josh Jacobs. They got his guy, Jordan Love. They drafted a plethora of wide receiver number twos. They've drafted the tight end position extremely well. They have two starters on that team, and he is going in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
In my opinion, right? Like, I agree that like it got to be Green Bay, bro. Like, you don't have a first rounder next year. Um,
Ooh, they don't have a first rounder for a while.
like I think 2 years back to back, right? And then it's like you invested a lot of cash into a lot of pieces on that team. Micah's paid, Jordan Love. You think you gave Christian Watson a little bread. You got some. You paid that offensive line. I mean, you really invested
They extended
Xavier
Josh
McKinney.
Jacobs.
You extended Josh Jacobs. You paid Xavier McKinney a year ago. Like you are invested in being a contender. So you should be NFC Championship game or better, right? And I mean, the stats that Certified just read tells me you're getting further and further away from contention, and now you're becoming just a playoff perennial playoff team, and you're really only making it according to my boy yesterday, Simo, because they added an extra damn seed. So if it was still only, you know what I mean?
I mean, they was a seventh. They've been a seventh seed. What, three, four times?
Look, shout out to Nacho, but you realize they haven't won a game since the 7th of December
Oh
last
God.
year. Like I tried to say it yesterday. Like I don't see how you're gonna win a football game in the playoffs when you haven't won in a month of the regular season. Like,
That's a
come
long
on, man.
time.
I just don't. Once you show me who you are, because December to me is playoff time. Like that's when it gets real, right? That's when the stakes get a little higher. And I feel like if you're not good in that time of year, you're not gonna catch fire in the playoffs.
Hey,
Like
hey,
you're
Smitty.
going cold in the wrong time.
When I tell them to come talk to me,
Hmm.
is he there?
You say what now?
When I tell these people to come talk to me,
Oh, we 13,
Uh,
14. I want to,
December, come talk to me week 13, week 14. We gonna see what's what.
I'm gonna be able to talk to you next year about week 13,
Oh
week
brother,
14. I'm gonna be all right next year.
oh brother. Hey, Smitty, can you take care of little
I
bro
got
and them?
hardball, man. I
bro.
got hardball
They don't know
coming.
how to just be humble and you know what I mean, and learn from they
Oh
and
no,
learn
we're
from their
humble.
transgressions.
Why
So
why
you
can't
know,
y'all just enjoy the process?
Because we got hardball. I told you, you can't talk
Oh
to me
my
like this. And I
God, these
got
hardball
hardball on the way.
dreams, these hardball dreams, dog.
I used to pray for times like this. Come
Yeah,
on, man.
listen, man,
you
listen.
still
Come on,
praying?
man.
You
I hear
still
you, dog.
praying?
Listen,
Nah,
Hold
it's
on,
and,
done,
sir,
man.
and
sir,
It's done.
sir.
huh?
He's still praying.
And here's
Nah.
another thing, Smitty. Even if you get hardball, you still looking up at Philly. You're still looking up at Philly. If
You
you
know it.
go to the
First of all,
South,
first of
who
all,
you? If you're Atlanta, who you looking up to?
hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Because are we talking about the same Philly team that for half the season looked
I'm talking about the same. I'm talking about the same
that
Philly that
same Philly
I'm
team,
talking about. Your reigning
that
back-to-back
same Philly team
NFC
that we
championship.
beat,
That's who I'm talking about.
that same Philly team
Listen,
I
this
already
is
beat this
disgusting.
past year,
You are
man. Come
forcing
on,
me to
man.
big up the
I beat them
Philadelphia
with
Eagles, and I
Dayball.
don't
You don't
like
think
you
I
right
could
now.
beat them with Harbaugh? Like what?
I,
Man.
listen.
You think Kevin Patullo gonna be the offensive coordinator next year?
Mm.
You think
Hey,
that
you better
motherfucker still
hope
gonna
he
be the
not.
OC?
You better hope he not.
He not.
It's a lot of hoping going on, brother. Who was you, Reggie
You better
Jackson?
hope he not. 'Cause, look, all right,
Oh, what up,
y'all
Z?
gonna
What
see
up,
next
Z?
year, man.
Yeah, and that boy Z laughing in the comments. My bad
Yeah.
yesterday, though.
A lot of hoping going on right now, brother.
I did bet my money on the Panthers, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Smitty, somebody hook him up with that Hope Scholarship.
Hey, no, we both hoping, man. I'm hoping that I get Harbaugh, and you hoping that Shanahan learn how to not blow a lead in the Super Bowl. But I
Oh,
mean, we both
brother.
hoping for something. I'm just saying,
Oh,
we
boy.
both hoping for something.
Man, see,
Oh,
let me. I'm gonna leave. I'm about to go back up to the fifth floor, man. I'll see y'all later.
don't make me go back to the 18th floor now. I can go back up there, man.
He ain't been
By
around
the
long
way,
enough to
Free
win
Shoes
18, man. He a
University, y'all
national
got
student.
lucky this last year, man. That
Bro,
ain't happening
how you
next
get to claim championships from the
year.
'60s, dog? like, like, like you didn't even have any black people on your team.
Hey, if you claiming championships from before I was born, I'm claiming championships from before I was born. And that's my rule. I was born in '96. Anything before that is before my time. So you want to talk before my time, we can
Hey,
talk
sir,
before my time.
sir. He said you won championships before his time, bro. That's crazy.
Hey man.
He got them real Jim Crow championships.
Yeah, them
Them,
shits.
them beautiful
First of
joints,
all,
dog.
first of all,
Them
how many
them
how many
organic
national
Jim Crow
champions?
joints.
Look, I've seen more national championships than you got Super Bowls in my
brother.
lifetime. So what are we talking
Why is
about,
he?
good brother?
Who's talking
I'm
about
just
college?
saying that.
You see when you get to kicking somebody back in about their NFL team, they always want to go back to this SEC
I just,
mumbo jumbo.
I just had to remind you, man.
That's
You
okay.
know.
That's all right. And
Speaking
and
of
and
that, though,
and Indiana had to remind y'all too. The tide is low, brother.
NFL is cheating. That is an NFL team playing college football. Those are grown men. They
Nick,
half of the team got wives at
now
home.
now
Like
Dre,
you know they
now
got
Dre,
newborn children at home.
now Dre, y'all had the biggest illegal checkbook for about 2 decades. All
Prove it.
right, we.
Prove it.
What do you
Prove
mean
it.
prove it,
Prove it. If you cannot prove it,
man?
nope.
Man,
Listen,
listen,
I
listen.
need
Hold
evidence.
on.
You
Hold on,
trying to
Smitty,
sir,
put
sir,
cases
Smitty,
on
sir,
me?
sir.
I
Hold on, hold on,
need
what's
hold on, hold on, sir,
evidence.
sir, sir, sir. You didn't hear what Orgeron just said on fucking busting with the boys.
what is
He
that?
said, the SEC. We had the biggest checkbook in college football,
Mm,
and now they instead of them walking the money out the back door, they walk it through the front.
right,
I mean, but that wasn't a saving. We was First of all, we wasn't walking no
sure,
money through no door
sure,
allegedly. What we were doing is we were driving challengers up to your house allegedly.
right,
You got to Everybody needed a challenger back in the day, man.
and giving your mama a $250,000 job to work at Wendy's.
I mean, mind your business. Just because you can't make 250 working at Wendy's, no, man. Like, mind your business. What are we
But
doing?
now that
What are we
everybody
doing
can,
here?
trick a little dough, all of a sudden Alabama though, this ain't fair.
No, no, no. It's not about the money. It's the fact that they got a team full of grown men.
No,
Uh-huh.
no, this
That
nah.
team is
The real
that is
problem
the
is,
oldest team
listen,
I've
Dre,
ever seen in
the
college
old
football.
heads in college football, they real issue with the shit, sir, is the transfer portal. They don't give a
Right.
fuck about the money. They don't mind paying you the bread. But you being able to come here and then basically leave whenever the fuck you want to and play somewhere else
They don't
for
like that
more
shit.
money, they don't like that, bro. They want
Hey,
you to be
hey,
able to come
Smitty.
in. Hey, I recruited you. I paid
Uh-huh.
you.
Uh-huh.
Play out your contract that I played you.
Hmm?
I have
So
committed to
so
you a spot on the team for this amount of money for this amount of
mm,
years.
so
Like they don't
the
like that.
they
But I'll give
mad
you a
that the
perfect
players are
example
doing
of
what
it.
they mad
No,
that the
no,
players are
no.
doing what
It's
the
not the
coaches
same
have
thing.
done for decades.
No, it's not the same thing because
It's
when a
not the
coach
same thing.
leaves, no, because when a coach leaves, the
Uh-huh.
university that comes and hires that coach has to pay a buyout. When these players leave,
Mm-mm.
there are
No,
no
sir.
repercussions. But
So
what I
this is the
will
thing.
say, look, let me give you the perfect example of a
Hmm.
situation right now, currently. Damon Williams, right? Washington's quarterback from this past season, signed a new deal to return to Washington. A few days later, announced he was entering the portal. Right after he signed a new deal to come back. And he just thought that was okay. Now, Washington is trying to keep him on the hook for that contract, and he's trying to say, "Nah, I'm about to go over to LSU, man. Lane Kiffin want me."
I
That
mean,
is
it's
not
it's
okay. A
it's
kid
it's ways to get
maximizing
around
their
that.
talent, their value, cool. But just you, at some point, like you sign a contract, you should be held to that contract
Oh.
at least for that. Like, sir, if I sign a contract with a company today, and then 3 days later I say, man, I don't like this contract no more. I need a different contract. Like, what are we doing? I just
I
signed
mean,
a
but
contract.
this is the thing. Like with Jimbo, when Jimbo went to Texas A&M, he wasn't just named the head coach. He was also
Nigga,
named
but
the president or something
sir,
else, and that's how
hey,
that was the
they
They
paid us
paid
a
a
loophole.
good amount of
buyout.
money for him though. They
They
paid they
did. They
paid
paid a
FSU a
buyout.
good buyout for Jimbo.
Uh,
They paid a buyout, and that's the
Yeah, they
difference
paid a. I
because
think I want to say we got like something like 7 M's or something like that for that buyout.
when we went and got
mm,
DeBoer
I
from
stand
Washington, I
corrected.
think we had to pay, I think it was 20 million or something like that. It was 15, 20 million. We had to go pay Washington to hire DeBoer. That's the
Okay.
difference. When a coach leaves, there is still a
That's all they want.
repercussion as
They
far
want
as a
some, yeah,
monetary.
See now,
contractual
it was
repercussions. That's what they want.
explained. So when Brian Kelly did that bitch shit and abandoned Cincinnati and ran to Notre Dame, it was explained to me as if he is named the president of player recruiting along with coach, that's a loophole for him to get out of his Cincinnati contract because he's not just coach. He also has a higher position. The lower position was head coach.
There at that time there was no higher position in college football than the head coach
No, they
because
created a job and said that it was
I,
above the coach, but it was all for I don't know what word I'm trying to
okay,
use.
that might have, if it did happen, that was probably a loophole in that specific
Okay.
situation, but that
So
doesn't
I
happen
assumed
in
all of them was like that.
So,
no,
so what happened
no.
was, sir, in that situation, right? Brian Kelly, he broke contract. While breaking contract, he then took a job at Notre Dame, but Notre Dame didn't advise him to break contract. So then he had to fight Cincinnati on his person, not through Notre Dame.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So he had to pay his personal buyout basically at that
Yeah,
point because he
yeah, he
left.
quit.
Yeah. Because there's a buyout in that situation too. Like Dabo at Clemson has the Alabama clause in his contract that if he leaves for Alabama, that he has to pay a certain amount of money to the university or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, these contracts get crazy.
So
That's
it's
all
But
they want,
basically
sir. They want
a
contractual
no compete
repercussions, bro.
clause.
They want them to be somewhat responsible for the money that they were paid that they did not finish out on.
But listen,
I
Yeah,
can pay you a
they
certain
want there to
amount of
be
money,
some
then you leave and go
accountability.
pick up another bag. That shit is retarded, bro.
I don't want to get too off track with this Alabama nonsense.
No, no,
I
no.
I
I'm talking about the
I
NIL in general. Just
yeah.
NIL. I'm
I
getting
No,
paid
I
off
NIL,
the
yeah.
school it is.
I think Jordan Love had a great game. 300 yards, 4 tutties, no interceptions. Um, I can't even say nothing about Jordan Love to be
No,
honest
but you
with
was
you.
right about one thing though. You said if it got down to crunch time, he couldn't do it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just the last sequence of plays on that final drive was just baffling to me. You know, you got timeouts, throw over the middle of the field. Why you trying you doing the same thing that Carolina did? You trying to get all of it on one play. You got timeouts. Use them.
Yeah, but where they lost that game at, I be saying this shit, it be the third quarter, man. Like you had this big lead, you got to keep scoring. And them niggas, I mean, it's not all their fault because the Bears, really play good defense in the third quarter. But like when you up that big, like in a game like this, like you got to keep scoring. Like, and because I mean, the Green Bay
Yeah,
defense is not that good. Like their quarterbacks is cheeks. So you got to keep scoring. And they didn't do that. They left the door open. And I mean, Caleb been doing that shit all season, man. I mean, like if y'all ain't been watching Bears games, that's pretty much what they've been doing.
yeah. Hey man, that boy got Caleb Williams got some arm talent, man. The ball placement that he was displaying, you know, 25, 30 yards downfield was he had some really good throws in that second half.
And I hate to say it, but in that draft, like he does have the strongest arm. Though his arm's stronger than JD, it's stronger than May, stronger than Penix, stronger than Bo Nix. Like he he,
Yeah,
he got the strongest arm.
he flick it, boy, and that joint 40 yards.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
motherfucker. That's why I had him at. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. Coming out that draft, I did have him as the second best quarterback.
What up, Mick?
Yeah, what's good with you, man?
I mean, not much, man. I'm not gonna lie to the people, man. I was watching that game last night. It was 21-3. I was like, fuck this shit, man. I turn that bitch off. I ain't gonna lie
I
to you.
I was thinking the
Man,
same thing. I was like, oh, especially when they got into the red zone the third time that they got into the red zone, I was like, bro, if they don't score here, this game is done.
Yeah, so like 21-3. Like I went to sleep. I wake up in the middle of the night, check my ESPN. I see these niggas once. I was like, all right, so first thing in the morning, I got to turn the game on. So first thing in the morning, nigga, I turned that. I watched the whole game back, and I was like, man, this nigga killed a motherfucker, boy. That that nigga good though. I'll say that he good.
Yeah, I just feel like LaFleur. I don't know, man. He just took his foot off the gas. And it wasn't even like his team was turning over the ball. He just I don't know what happened.
Well, it's that, and like them niggas couldn't run the ball for nothing. I was watching the game like, damn, these niggas really can't run the ball. And I mean that's what caused them in the end because when you have these big leads and you can't run the ball, you can't kill the clock. And that's also what happened in that second half. Like, because I don't. I mean, the Bears' run defense is pretty good, but like they were barely getting 1 to 2 yards per carry in that second half.
So before you joined, we was talking about how Scheffler reported that they're going to have a conversation with LaFleur
But I thought they
about.
said before the game that they was gonna give him an extension though.
Mm-mm,
I guess that shit changed.
it is, yeah, I put it in the group chat.
Okay, okay, I'll check it out.
But yeah, so me and Dre was talking about if uh, Green Bay becomes an available destination. I was saying I think that's way more appealing than the Giants, Arizona, and Atlanta.
Oh
To
yeah,
be
yeah,
honest
yeah.
with you, especially for a motherfucker that's 64 years old.
I mean, they pretty much got everything. They just need to get some corners and you know, get a pass rush. But I mean, Micah hurt, so I get it. But like, yeah, like they need more pass rushers and they need better corners. If they could just get that, team is scary.
Was his ACL clean? Like no meniscus, no nothing else?
I mean, for who?
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
Micah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, all right, good.
Because I think during the game they said he was already rehabbing or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, he rehabbing, bro. He on the bike.
Yeah,
Man, that's
I seen
crazy.
that shit. That shit
Medicine is
looked painful
crazy.
though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I seen it. It looked painful. Man.
yeah. But if
His,
LaFleur get fired though, bro, like it's kind of like Harbaugh. Like he gonna get a job real fast.
oh, he's going to Miami immediately
But I hope that nigga don't.
because he got
Bro,
history. He got history with the GM.
yeah, yeah, he do. And and I don't need that nigga in Miami, man.
And listen,
I mean, why not?
it's 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 a lateral move too because they run
Why not, nigga? I'm in that
McDaniel's and
division.
LaFleur run the same system. So that's a lot. It's
well,
not. It shouldn't be much turnover as far as philosophy.
I mean, what you mean? Why not, nigga?
why are
I
we
mean,
acting like Matt LaFleur is this elite head coach? Like it's
We're
Matt
not. We're not.
LaFleur.
But he's a top
What
10
you mean
coach
you
though.
don't want him over there? Man,
He's a
come on.
top 10 coach dog.
Matt LaFleur is I'm almost ready to call him the Lamar Jackson of head coaches right
Oh
now.
the
God.
reason I don't want him over there is because I mean
Come
he
on,
gonna get
man.
that offense. Like that's the thing about his Packer teams is the offense be good as hell. The defense not so much. But the thing about the Dolphins, you gotta look at they personnel. Like you know, I mean, like they got a lot of speed guys on that roster. So like if they bring in Matt LaFleur, like he's gonna know how to. You know, he's gonna know how to use them niggas. That's why I don't want that nigga there. I mean, they're not gonna win nothing substantial. But but it don't mean that I want him in my division though.
Uh-huh.
I,
I think he know how to. I think he know how to. He gonna know how to put together a better team than what Mike McDaniel's did. Like I don't know if Tua. I think Tua out, but I think like whoever he bring in at quarterback, he gonna put the pieces around him. Like, he does know how to identify. He does know how to identify like playmakers and stuff like that. Like I got to give him his props, but the
But
thing is, like when it comes to these crunch games, like the thing that was crazy was like they had all the answers in the first half to beat that defense. The the Chicago BC adjusted. He said, "All right, I'm gonna adjust," and Matt LaFleur had no adjustment back. Like,
I mean, but it was also because like the Bears, like coach, the DC was starting to run more man press. That's what he started to do. And I mean, like, you go back to what everybody be saying about Green Bay. It's like they don't have a number one. They
right,
don't have a guy. They don't have a guy when it comes down to crunch time that you could go to and he gonna deliver.
right.
And
I
then,
agree with
but
that.
bro, in the first half,
Golden
they
getting
was
his
running that
first.
on third down. On third down, they was running man press, and Matt LaFleur had answers. They
not
started
second half though.
they started putting the
Yeah,
stranglehold on that. All right, you ain't just gonna get that quick out. We gonna play man press, but we gonna have inside leverage with a little bit of help. Man, them
and
boys didn't have nothing with that. Man, they wasn't.
and
They started stutter stepping.
yeah, they also started moving Jordan off his spot too. And we know Jordan gets
Simulated
in
pressure.
trouble when he can't set his feet and he started throwing that ball like that last play. There was no reason for him to like it was no reason for him not to have his feet set on that last throw.
I
Nah,
mean, yeah, true. I mean, I do agree with you, but also there wasn't nobody open, man. Like,
nah. That one that
You right, but you gotta throw a pat. You gotta give him a chance.
didn't
Throw
Dobbs
throw
drop
yeah,
throw
one
that
that's
to
though.
the
that's
throw that
Didn't
shit to the
Dobbs drop
back
one though?
hash because Dobbs was right there.
But didn't Dobbs drop one though?
Yeah,
yeah.
hey, bro, you got to go back to him.
And the crazy thing about the Green Bay team is like in their wide, they're not gonna be able to keep them niggas. Some of them niggas they got to pay this year. I think Jaden Reed and Dobbs, like I think they both free agents this year.
Yeah, so
So
that's
they'll
the
have to pick
flip
and choose.
side of drafting well but not doing anything with it. Your team gets expensive. Shout out to Detroit.
This nigga, man.
Yeah,
Oh, man. I mean, but you're not wrong though.
Speaking of teams getting expensive, one of the toughest positions to plan around is the quarterback when they're a highly paid guy, right?
hmm
So, sir, I think you'll like this topic, and I think we'll probably end up disagreeing here, but let's approach it because I know it's something you want to discuss. What does it mean for Josh Allen and his legacy today if he were to lose to Trevor Lawrence?
like I said before, brother, whether people want to agree with it or not, if he loses it, listen, it's not even about Trevor Lawrence. It's not even about the wild card. That's just going to make it worse. If he does not have a Super Bowl, he has the most playoff wins by a quarterback in NFL history with no Super Bowl appearance. Okay. If he does not make a Super Bowl, the conversation they're going to coddle him because they've all I've been watching ESPN all this morning. They finally started saying Sean McDermott's name because they didn't want to say Josh Allen's name. We are running out of
That's not
common
fair.
denominators.
That's not fair, sir.
Why?
No,
Why
no,
isn't
I
it
can't
fair?
let you get that off. You can't say they finally started saying McDermott's name because they
They,
don't want to say
bro,
Josh Allen's name. When McDermott's
bro,
been
you
an
got to
issue,
look at
like
the
the
segment.
13-second game,
You,
like that's the coach.
you got to look at the segment and listen to what they said. Buddy said, he was talking about Josh out. He brought up the 13-second game. He brought up Josh Allen not having any turnovers. So he was like, so then he started talking about McDermott, and I was like, the segment was about Josh Allen. You forced McDermott into the conversation because you didn't want to disparage Josh Allen. I mean, you
No, but,
forced
but
McDermott into the
no, he
conversation.
told the truth. He told the truth. That's what he did. He told the
Okay,
truth. McDermott is the issue. Just
but
like
listen,
with
to answer your
Baltimore,
question,
Lamar was the issue.
uh-huh,
McDermott is the issue in
okay,
Buffalo. If they don't get it
to
done today, that's
to
definitely the
answer
issue.
your question, if he goes down and have another typical in Jacksonville game, the overrated
Ooh, we ain't
rumors
think
is
about
going to
that
get
one.
loud
We ain't think about that one though.
because he
Listen,
hasn't
listen,
even
sir,
he
sir.
hasn't
You
even
speaking on
hold on,
Josh
Smitty,
Allen
check.
legacy, but
Uh-huh.
what if they do really fire that man today, bruh?
Listen, do y'all know that the Buffalo Bills, while Josh Allen has been on the roster, hasn't even scored a touchdown in Jacksonville? Six, nine, and
Did not
nine.
know that. Did not know that.
I
So
mean, look,
if he goes down to
it,
Jacksonville and have his typical Jacksonville game, the overrated, whether they're warranted or not, whether these people know ball or not, the overrated chants are going to get louder.
oh, that's ridiculous.
It's
No
not.
way. No, it's ridiculous. He's not overrated. Like, what are we doing here? Josh
So
Allen is a top three quarterback in football.
okay.
Like, what are we
That doesn't
doing here?
win. That
That,
doesn't
that,
win.
that, that- oh, he doesn't win. Oh,
That doesn't
okay. I
win.
mean, not everybody
That
can win
doesn't
all
even
the
get in
time.
the position to
Okay,
win.
look. I mean,
How can
That's
you be
that's
top
that's what
three?
overrated means.
How you be top three but don't ever make Super Bowls or championship games and shit?
I
That
mean,
is literally the definition of overrated.
because look, maybe
Listen,
he's just the LeBron
there's isn't there a
James.
big
Maybe
isn't there a
he's the
big and
LeBron James of the NFL.
hold
You
on,
know,
Dre,
LeBron in
but it's
Cleveland.
no no
Look at
no
the
no it's
coaching
not.
he
No, it's
got
Come
not.
stuck
No,
on,
it's
with.
not.
LeBron
No, it's not.
got four
Bron
champs,
got
brother.
Bron
Coaching
got
he
multiple
got stuck
championships on
with.
his belt.
Like, yeah, but look at the coaching. I'm talking about his first stint there. Look at the coaching he was stuck with.
Yeah,
Like, it was bad. That's why he
But we
left.
passed the first stint mark
Nigga,
though.
brother,
Josh
you got
Allen,
a
Josh Allen
you
needs
got a
a
Josh
new
Allen
set
Build
of
a Bear in
eyes
your
at the
closet or
head
something,
coach.
brother?
No, man.
What's going on right now?
Like, no, it's just ridiculous, man.
Hey,
I'm
hey, man,
tired
come
of
get your
this
man's, dog. What are you
narrative. Like,
doing?
what are we doing here?
I actually
Like
don't.
Josh Allen is.
I actually don't disagree. I actually think after the 13-second game, they should have fired the coach. To be honest with you, he should have been fired at that point. But the niggas kept him, and so the one thing I'll say about Josh Allen is that Josh Allen does play well. Like this shit is like a no-win situation. Because if he loses, you niggas gonna slander him. If he wins, oh, he's supposed to win. So he really not in a win. He can't really win today. He just got to win the game and move on to the next week. But if they do lose, I mean, like it's a bad look. Like like he couldn't get past Burrow and fucking Mahomes. But I mean, a lot of niggas can't. He not the only nigga
But
that
hold
can't
on,
get
but
past them niggas.
J Mick, how does that change the coaching carousel if Sean McDermott somehow ends up out of that job?
Sean McDermott's gonna get a job right away too.
Yeah, it's a DC.
But does that become the most
It's a head coach, man.
appealing job?
What with the Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because you got a head coach. I mean, and you got a top 4 or 5 quarterback. You got James Cook.
That
The offensive
fucking
line's good. The
receiver
tight end's
core is
good. I mean,
nasty.
defense needs some work, and you need some wide receivers. But outside of that, I mean, like the
Everybody
job's a
trying to
good
take
job.
my coach from me, man. Everybody trying to take my coach
Bruh,
from me.
these
Like this
Harbaugh
is disgusting.
dreams, bro. You
Like
gotta
I see what
relax.
this is. I see what this is. I'm nervous because you know what the
Who's
dark era
nervous?
is. It's New Jack City.
Bro,
Once Jack
if you
and
had a
Dart get
quarterback, we
Harbaugh,
might
it's
have that
New
conversation.
Jack's City.
If you had a QB, I might entertain this
If I
conversation.
had a QB,
Mm-hmm.
stop it.
Mm-hmm.
He better
Stop
stop
it.
getting headaches. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
That one
Get that
time.
nigga some Excedrin.
But he's been evaluated 6 times.
Yeah, I mean, because the NFL is ridiculous. Like,
He
what are we
gotta get
doing?
Nah,
he
It's
gotta get his
laughable.
weight
that's
up,
Half
brother.
of the times he was evaluated was laughable. It happens to every quarterback every week, and they don't get evaluated. But my quarterback gets evaluated because he had a concussion. Like, what are we doing here? It's ridiculous.
he better
Go
protect
back and
himself.
watch it.
And he needs to learn how
He
to
will
slide, though. I'm
protect
not gonna
himself.
lie
He
to you,
does
though.
need to
No,
learn how to slide,
I'm
look,
not
bro.
gonna lie to you, man.
I did watch. I watched the pivot. This was it yesterday? I think I watched it. Brian Burns episode. It's a new episode, and he spoke about Jackson Dart, and he said he feels like he got better at protecting himself and understanding when to pick his spots throughout the season. And he said, I mean, that's something that they've all been talking to him about because they all feel like he's the franchise guy.
And I
So
know people say it all the time, but like for players in the NFL, like you only got a certain amount of hits you can take. And I mean that motherfucker took a lot of hits last year. So that's all I'm saying. Like just, I mean Jackson Dart, I wasn't a fan of his at Ole Miss. I thought he was gonna be a bust. I mean he's kind of proved me wrong. I mean he showed flashes, so he got a future, but he got to protect himself. If he
I was
don't, his
wrong
future ain't
too.
gonna be there.
I was right there with you, JMIK. I thought he was going to be terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Florida game, yeah, that one.
I mean
I
to me it
couldn't
was
stop thinking about that one.
to me it was what the Florida and I think Kentucky game too. The Kentucky game, he was just at the end of that game. I was just like, but yeah, like I mean, like we all evaluate drafts, and sometimes we right, sometimes we wrong. And Jackson Dart, like I'll be happy to say I was definitely wrong about him.
Yeah. I mean, you can only evaluate what you see. You can't evaluate the progression. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I also think with Jackson Dart, it's important who they hire as either the head coach or the OC because he just finished his first year. So he still has development that he got to go through. And so if the Giants take a misstep and don't get him with the right people, then that shit might not end up well.
You know who could be interesting there?
Whew.
Charlie Weiss Jr.
And do you think he's gonna leave Ole Miss?
Uh, he leave Ole Miss.
I
He's
mean, I
already
mean, I,
he's
I
gone.
mean, I,
He's at
yeah,
LSU.
yeah. That's what I meant. LSU, my bad.
I mean, if you can leave a college OC job to be an NFL OC, I think you do it.
But I
I
think it
might be
depends.
wrong, but
I think it depends where he wants his career to end up. If he wants to be a college coach, head coach, then I'd say you stay where you at. But if he has NFL aspirations, then I'm gonna go to the NFL.
Shit, but if you got head coach aspirations in the college football and you go do well as an OC, you gonna have a bunch of them motherfuckers calling you trying to get you back in the head coach job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
facts.
exactly.
I mean, you can do it either way, really.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
to your point, Smitty, I can't remember who was it the Falcons DC? I want to say that was offered the Oklahoma State job this
yeah,
offseason.
yeah, yeah.
So it happens. I mean, look at Halfley. Halfley went from being a college head coach to a NFL coordinator. Some of the guys is just the quality of life too, and they like being at the highest level.
I mean, so I had this conversation with somebody a while ago. Like, I think it's easier to be a coach in NFL than it is in college, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, quality of life. Because in the NFL, you don't have to recruit your roster. Like
Exactly.
you you set your roster and then you have a lot more free time. In college, not only do you have to recruit your roster, but you have to recruit the high school kids, you got to recruit the portal, and then you have to re-recruit the guys that are already at your school.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of
That's a
work, man.
lot of
Like,
work.
so it's a lot of work. So I mean, I be telling people on that, and like, like if you go to the NFL and you are OC and you ain't even gotta do a good job for 5 years. You do a good job for 1 or 2 years, like they're gonna start looking at you as a head coach.
No,
So,
facts.
but I mean, college is a little different. I mean, and you could be a good OC for a little while in college. Like it's just gonna it's gonna take you longer. So
Especially if we look at this last cycle, right? Like in this past cycle, I think if you look at a lot of the coaches that were hired, a lot of them were retreads. I mean, later down the line, you got the coordinators, right? Because Will Stein ended up taking the Kentucky job, and Hartline ended up going to USF. But that was like way late in the process. If you thought about like a lot of the bigger name jobs, I'm excluding Arkansas because I don't think they're a serious football program. But if you think about a lot of the bigger jobs, the names that were connected to them were retread coaches, right? Like they were trying to go get a guy from another school or something, but they weren't going for like these hot shot coordinators like they were in the past. So the path, now that I think about it, might actually be easier to go the NFL route, even if your end goal is to be a college head coach, just because of the exposure.
Yeah, NIL changing a lot of the old routines, bro. That definitely is like if you got the exposure and we can plaster you to the kids, you're more appealing to us than the old school coach that been an OC for 10 years and nobody knows who you are. Like,
Yeah, like James Franklin automatically flipped the expectations at Virginia Tech as soon as he came in. Recruiting class, everything that he did. Like they actually have real aspirations next year. And I think it's been a while since Virginia Tech fans could say that. So
but it's kind of twofold though, because he kind of killed the Penn State recruiting class too, though. That's the other part about it. So I mean, if he never gets fired, Penn State probably still got a top 10 recruiting class. Like now, he got fired, he left, and I'm not even sure their class is top 50.
well the problem yeah, but the problem is, I mean, they bring in then Matt Campbell, right? And then Matt
Yep.
Campbell brings a bunch of his guys over from Iowa State. Right? So now he's backfilling from there. Then whoever takes the Iowa State job, unless it's somebody that's already there, is backfilling from wherever they're coming. It's the same thing Signetti did. Like
It's true.
Signetti built his team based off of the portal and a bunch of JMU guys. And he went and he figured out a loophole. He said, let me go find experienced guys that are basically grown men at this point, and let me just build a group of those guys. And we're just gonna be bigger and more physical than everybody we play. Because we're just 4 or 5 years older than most of the guys we're playing up against.
Yeah, but he's doing the same shit in the portal right now. Like I mean, this week, man, he was they was just get some good guys in the portal.
That's because
So,
Mark Cuban just threw him a bag.
well, yeah, I mean, it's that, and then like like kids are starting to see them in the playoffs. They see how they playing, and you just naturally gonna get recruits that way. Like kids are gonna want to
Oh
come to
yeah,
your
yeah.
school. So,
No, there's a kid out right now out of Indiana, number one, number two wide receiver in the class, Monshon Sales, nicknamed Bama, but he plays out there in Indiana, and those are two of the teams recruiting him, Bama and Indiana. So to your
and the
point,
problem,
we'll see if that plays a role, maybe.
because I mean, like if you just watch, I mean, the receivers in the air, they got a block. But like when Mendoza's passing the ball, like he's not just throwing it to one guy, he's throwing it to all the wide receivers. So if I'm a wide receiver, that's a situation that I would want to go to. Or I mean, Bama's also. I mean, Bama's been recruiting top wide receivers. So if you want to go to Bama too, I mean that's. I mean, I could definitely get that.
Oh, there's a lot of different places you can go. Like I wasn't even making an argument for us, but no,
You
it's
can go
just
there,
yeah. I think the
USC, Ohio
landscape is
State,
just
Miami.
exactly. Well,
Yeah,
USF even now, right? I mean,
yeah, that's
Heartline
true.
going to USF. I think there's going to be a lot of guys, especially with that SFE connection.
See, I want to
So
see how they see. See, I
Hold
want
on,
to see
Hardline went to
how.
USF.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, Heartline went to USF.
Yeah.
Wow,
So I
that's
kind of want to see
insane.
how he does. I mean, like next year, like in the
And
next
I'm
couple of
stuck with
years.
Mike Norvell though. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I'm
that's
saying. Like, and
insane, bro.
and
This
look,
is
SFE down there. You know, SFE be putting out a lot of talent down there
Yeah,
in
they do.
Florida. It was SFE to Ohio State, right? But that was a Heartline thing, or a lot of it was. We'll see if it continues now. It might be SFE to USF, man. Who knows? Or maybe to you. Speaking of the U, Indiana, Miami, we still got a game coming up there. How y'all feeling about that one, man?
well, since the college football playoff started, I had my money on Indiana, man. I've been riding with them boys the whole way through. I got my ticket in already for them to win the Natty. I'm gonna keep it consistent, man. I think Mendoza and them boys go in there in a hard fought game. I think it's gonna be interesting to see um, if Miami can make them turn the ball over and make some mistakes, because that's the one thing Indiana can pride themselves on. When they go in games, when they get the ball, they're executing and they're scoring touchdowns. They finishing every drive, and they're playing 4 quarters of football. Um, they don't matter if they're up 20, if they're up 7, they play the same way all the way through. So I'm taking Indiana, man. I think Indiana gonna pull it out in a close one. Uh, but if Miami turn that ball over, it's gonna get ugly.
I mean, I'm also going Indiana, and I mean, like I'm just not new to this, to them because I've been riding with them since the midseason. Because I told people like, I always said, I'm a Georgia fan, but I was like, my team gonna make the playoffs, but I was like, the Georgia team was not a natty team. I've been knew that, and so I started watching Indiana games, and I was like, yeah, I was impressed. And then they faced Oregon, they went to Oregon and won, and then they played Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game. So, and like, and then I seen the draw, and I was like I just didn't see them losing before the natty, and now they playing Miami, and I just. Like the one thing I say about Miami, like the one advantage that I saw watching both of those games is that I'm not sure that Indiana is going to be able to deal with the speed at wide receiver that Miami has. But the problem is, like, the Hurricanes' run defense to me, at times, like it looks a little soft at times. And IU gonna run the ball, whether they're getting 5 yards a pop, 2 yards a pop, or yard, like they're not gonna stop running it. And so to me, that's the key to the game. To me, is if Miami can slow down Indiana's run, then I think they get a chance. But I just don't see them winning. Like I just got in Indiana winning, and I mean like the line kind of crazy because Miami. I think the line's like -7.5. I think it's kind of disrespectful in a way, but I mean, but you never know.
You sound real. Y'all sound real disrespectful, man.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Give me the you, man. Come on,
Hey,
man.
listen,
Give
listen.
me
I've been bet my
Miami.
money on
Give me
Indiana,
give
man.
me
Been bet my money
Cristobal. Give me Cristobal by a Teddy. Give me Cristobal by a Teddy, man. He
Hey, Dre,
finally gonna get it done.
you gotta let that pain and go, brother. Okay,
Mm,
what they did to
no,
y'all,
man.
you gotta let that go. It's kind of like what we did to y'all. Do you
Hey,
see how you
hey,
moved
look.
on?
No.
Huh? I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to bring that
That
up.
was different.
I'm
That was
sorry.
different
It
because
was
y'all
different.
ended up being poverty at the end of the season, and we
But
ended
we
up still
talking
playing
about
in the
you,
playoffs.
brother. We talking about
Yeah,
you.
that's I'm
You.
just telling you
And
why I
I'm
was a
trying
little
to be
bit different.
encouraging right now.
But
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you,
But you making it hard.
I'm not
Pause.
gonna lie to you. I was watching the Oregon Indiana game, and about halftime, I said, you know what?
I'm working
I
on it.
don't even feel bad no more. I said they doing everybody like this. It just is what it is at this point. I done
With
chalked it up
Dre,
to the
you
game.
see how you got up off the ground and dusted yourself off after we did those things to you. You got to do that again, brother. If they knock
First
you
of all,
down
you still
twice, you
got
get up
Mike
three
Norvell.
times.
You
Okay.
still got Mike Norvell.
So
You
you
can't
still
talk to
worried
me.
about the wrong thing. That's why you headed in the wrong direction, like Matt
You're a
LaFleur. I'm
disgusting
sorry.
individual to
I'm
bring
sorry.
up Mike Norvell
I'm
in that
sorry.
moment.
I'm
You know
sorry.
that?
I'm
First of
sorry.
all, we're
You
not
know that?
headed in the wrong direction. Do you know
It
that
looked like it
Kalen
to me.
DeBoer has Kalen DeBoer has
Uh
more
huh.
wins in his first two seasons than
Oh.
Nick Saban had?
Yeah, more wins in the first two seasons than Nick Saban has. Okay. It
Yeah,
took
but
over
to
Nick
respect to
Saban's
Nick's,
program.
yeah, but the thing is, like Nick Saban had to build that program back up, man. I mean, look, we got
Yeah.
to be honest. We got to be honest about that, though.
Hey,
Alabama was not Alabama when he got there.
I would.
it wasn't Alabama when he left. Man, we got to start telling the truth.
Nah,
Them
stop
last two
it.
Bama teams
Stop
was
it.
not the
Even if
same
Saban
level of
chose not
Bama
to
team
retire, that
Stop
nigga
like
would still be
it.
there today, man.
J
Y'all,
Mick,
would-
J Mick,
y'all wasn't
J
firing
Y'all
that
was
Mick.
nigga.
still y'all was
No,
still
but
getting recruits
you know I'm telling the
Mike
truth.
off of Nick Saban's
You know
name.
I'm telling the truth.
I mean, it
You
wasn't the
know I'm
product that we
telling
were
the
used
truth.
to
Those
seeing.
last
True.
2 years when we were what we were averaging like 8, 9 penalties again. It was terrible. Like we were undisciplined. We looked sloppy. Saban looked like he was coaching for his life on the sidelines. He was tired. That's why he retired. He was tired. He was tired of all these kids out here with the double mouthpieces and all that other extra goofy stuff that they would do. Like, he was dudes that wanted to come out and play football. He was dudes that's gonna go in a locker room after the game and go smoke a Newport. Those are the dudes he identified with. He don't identify with this soft era of football now. It
I
just
mean,
is what
niggas
it
still
is.
smoke Newports for real.
I mean, look, we used to have players in the locker room smoking Newports after the game. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild work.
Uh, I need a couple of people arrested on my team. Maybe you could send a couple over, J Mick. I know y'all got enough of them over there in Athens.
Nigga, we not sending shit to Tuscaloosa, nigga. We not sending a motherfucking body over there. And y'all gonna have to just deal with this shit
Uh,
that y'all going through.
we gonna send a body back to Athens next year.
You ain't do the SEC championship game though. We
Oh,
bodied
that's
the fuck
cool.
out y'all niggas. We bodied the shit out y'all niggas.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. It happened to everybody every once in a
And
while.
I was pissed that we let you get that touchdown at the end of the game.
I
I
know.
wanted a fucking shutout, man. That's what I wanted.
Mhm. It
But
is
Hey,
what
then
it is, man. We
does it
bounce
hurt?
and
back.
and we'll see
That
you niggas next year.
hey
We
Mick,
bounce
what
back.
I keep
We
fucking it.
bounce back.
I keep forgetting. What's your coach name, Mick?
Uh
College.
and Kirby Smart.
Yeah, does he have that shit too where he can't go to Alabama if he leaves Georgia?
I don't think
Nah,
so.
nah, nah. He don't got
Okay.
the claws. It's just
No, he
Dabo,
don't.
as far
It's
as I
just
know.
Dabo.
I
Yeah.
think it's just Dabo.
Dabo on the decline too, ain't he?
Well, I mean, like that's because he don't really want to use the portal like everybody else. I mean, that's his issue. I mean, he's
Yeah,
starting to use
Dabo
the
got to
portal
get it
more
together.
recently, but it's just like I mean, he better do something, man. Because I think Virginia. I don't think Virginia Tech is. I think they'll be better this year, but I think year two of James Franklin, I think they're going to be a whole lot better. So
Let
I
me
mean,
ask you
he.
this, Mick. You remember when Dabo was very adamant about not playing players and how he was saying if we get to the point where we start playing players, I might have to look into doing something else. Do you
Yeah.
feel like that hurts them in recruiting as
Oh,
far as the portal?
I mean, you can't like the way I look at this. Like, you can't coach and run a football program one way and everybody else running it the complete opposite way. Like, you're just gonna fall behind. I get it. Like, Clemson get a lot. They get good recruiting classes for the most part. They keep their talent. But if you got schools like Virginia Tech, Miami hitting the portal hard, and you're not doing that, you're just not gonna be able to compete with them dudes. And I think that's kind of what I'm not saying they can't compete, but you've seen the fall off. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You want me to
yeah.
say the truth?
And go ahead.
You want the
I want you
absolute
to.
truth and
Hey,
nothing but the
man,
truth?
straight shooters over here, brother. Go ahead.
Uh, Dabo gets a lot of credit for Brent Venable's work.
Who's
That's
Brent
true.
Venable?
He was just DC for like a long time.
The
Okay,
Oklahoma head coach, one of the
Yeah.
best
okay.
defensive minds in all of college football. He gets a lot of credit for his work. That's all I want to
Ah,
say on
see,
that
so
topic.
they've been putting his name, they've been putting Dabo name on old boy's homework.
Well, I mean, the
Just
second he left, I mean, like, that defense ain't been the same.
Mm.
Dabo teams ain't been the same. Have they looked at
So
all to you like those same teams?
this is my question, Smitty. Dabo has disciples. Kirby has disciples. Nick has disciples. Why can't we get any of those disciples that are going into these other programs and helping them, a resurgence?
You got one of the disciples. You just got the wrong one.
Norvell?
Norvell,
Who he
yeah,
work for?
Norvell is one of the you work for the same.
He had to get. Did he get fired?
Nah, I think he left on his own, didn't he?
Now he
Who
Look,
was
got
he with?
promoted. He
look,
got
look.
promoted to head coach of
The
Memphis.
reason,
He ain't no
the
head coach.
reason,
Yeah. So who
sir,
was
the
he with
reason y'all
before he
gave
got to
him the
Memphis?
extension, y'all gave him the extension because there was a rumor that we were gonna hire him because his agent put that out there to get him paid. So that's
He's
why y'all
not a
stuck with Norvell right
uh,
now.
he's
Because
not
of
a head.
us.
He's a coordinator.
Well, you're gonna be a head coach for a while still, at least for another year.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't got the bread to get rid of him right now. So I
I
wanna
mean,
make it
State
clear
always
that
got the bread.
the whole panel outside of me is disrespecting the you at this point, unless Pop with me and taking the you. But I got the you winning the natty, man. I'm rocking with Mario and the boys.
So
Man, you saying that shit out of spite.
Hey,
um
look. Matter of fact, hold on. Go ahead, Pop.
Mm,
Go ahead.
What up, Pop?
hey, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? Um, listen, okay on that Hurricane fan base. They are some of the most annoying people I have.
Oh, dog.
Listen, a lot of them tend to be Miami Dolphin fans at that, and that is a delusional group of individuals. But I also am not really rolling with this Indiana, like, oh my God, Mendoza is having a Burrow like season. So fuck it. Listen, Ruben Bain. I'm rolling with Ruben Bain and the boys. Let's go.
I'm with Irvin, man. Belt to ass. Belt to ass.
Oh, so what was the first thing you said, Pop?
Oh, the Hurricane fan base is delusional.
Oh,
Tend to be Miami Dolphin fans. Yeah.
yeah. I've met an unusual amount of Miami Hurricane fans and Los Angeles Rams combination. I don't know what the fuck that is about, but it's a lot of them on
But
Twitter.
it's yeah, but it's just like the Niners and fucking Florida State. There's a lot of y'all niggas, man. A lot of y'all Niner fans
I
be
know
Florida State
three.
fans,
I
man.
know three. I
Man.
know.
I think I know like six.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about either, but you know.
But yeah, I mean, I have seen that like a lot of like Ram fans are fucking Hurricane fans. I've seen that too. So it's
Man,
weird. I
I
don't
think the
know.
Which I
San
think
Fran
is
thing might
pretty.
be color. It might be color based. It ain't got about, you know what I
I,
mean? They kind of like the close to the same color, maybe. You know, the
that's
practice.
probably what it is. That's
Really?
probably what
Because
it
I mean,
is.
don't the Hurricanes wear green and orange?
No, I said the San
Yep.
Fran and what's it
Oh,
call it,
San
man?
Fran. Oh yeah.
Y'all gonna
That's
stop
the one with the Rams
disrespecting
and
the U, man.
I don't know what color the U were, man. I think they were like turquoise or something. I don't know.
Don't do that, man. Hey, come on, man.
It's
I'm
like
Turquoise
rocking
and
with
seaweed.
pink.
Jeremy
They were
Shockey and
turquoise
them
and
boys,
pink. That's what
man.
they
It's like
were.
seaweed green and tangerine or some shit like that. I don't
Oh,
know.
Listen,
okay. All right.
Michael Irvin gonna get that fresh off the boat, right? And he gonna be
Bruh,
ready. He gonna gas them boys up. He gonna
bruh.
have them ready
I
to
told
play.
you, look, I got it ready already. I got it
I
ready for
mean, and he
Cincinnati.
better have a pep talk with them niggas because I mean, like, I mean,
Cincinnati
like,
gonna have to Google me.
I
I don't.
mean, he better have that pep talk with them niggas because the way them Hooters be coming out and I mean, like, whooping niggas ass. I mean,
Listen,
shit, I don't know. I don't
But
hey
I
know.
man,
Look,
will say
I've
Michael
seen the let.
belt
Irvin need to chill
ass.
out with that belt to ass. Cause I wasn't belt to ass when fucking Miami did.
Yeah.
Right.
Indiana did belt to ass to Oregon. Now that's the true definition of belting
Hold
somebody.
on, Maya
So
Bennett. Maya Bennett
so
over there.
so
Man,
I've
why
I've
we
They, I mean,
hating
like,
on
that was
somebody
Alabama
that,
too,
man,
though.
you on the
Like,
couch? Hold
I've
on.
watched
You on the
two
couch hating on their
Hurricanes
work.
games,
We can't
and
hate
I
on their
Hey,
work.
and
hey,
I've watched
look
two
here. I'm not
Indiana
on
games.
this couch hating, nigga. What?
I,
Ain't no
I feel like
stop.
Miami is
This
more
is
explosive,
despicable.
but then
yep.
Indiana
Okay.
they're more consistent and they don't stop. Like they keep on both sides of the ball like it's a machine. It's
Yeah, that's what I'm about
nothing
to say. Yeah,
It's
that's what
nothing
I'm about to say.
explosive about it. It's just consistent and it's sharp and it's clean. They don't make mistakes and they're physical and it's 60 minutes, not 59. It's 60 minutes. And I
Nah, cause
just
they was even going hard all the way up
You
into
done?
the final seconds of the game against Oregon. Having
I
that
just feel
lead,
like
they was still playing
when
hard.
the tricks run out, Miami gonna get boat race.
Man, when the tricks run out, Indiana don't got no Malachi Tony.
All
Indiana
right.
don't got no Mark
And
Fletcher.
that's exactly
Indiana
what
don't
I'm
got no
talking about.
Besador on defense. They don't got no
When your
Ruben
nice
Bain on
little
defense.
toys
And then
can't
they
be
We
also
ain't
ain't got
got
no
that.
explosive,
losses either.
Yeah, that's
w-
cool. Hey, look,
when your
hey,
toys
man,
don't look the
hey,
same
hey,
versus Indiana,
look.
you
How
gonna
you
get
gonna
boat
talk
race,
about
dog.
a
But
loss?
here's the thing:
What are we doing here?
Carson Beck
Ole Miss, they beat
can't
Ole
get
Miss,
in
they
his
beat
own
y'all. So
way.
what are we doing here?
Bro, their
Man, come
game
on.
is domination. Their game is I'm going to
And
physically punish
Cristobal
you
do the trenches. That's
on
what
both sides of
Cristobal
the
do.
ball.
We not going to disrespect Cristobal in them trenches. That's what
Yo,
we're not going to do.
we gonna
But
punch
if
Because
them.
it's
that
one thing, the U got the best trenches in the nation right now. We're not doing this.
All right, Miami gonna get smoked, dog. The second half
Smoke,
gonna
man.
be ugly. The
I think
second
the
half is
key
going
to
to
the
be
game is
ugly.
going to be the front seven for both teams. Because if they can disrupt the quarterback, whoever disrupts the quarterback better, I think is going to win. Because when you disrupt Carson Beck, he be giving that ball up. So
And this is what's gonna happen, Pop. Miami's gonna be down big. They're gonna have an electric play. Oh my God! And Indiana going go on a 6 minute drive, 7
yep.
points.
Hmm.
That's exactly what's
And
gonna
then and
happen.
then Malachi Tony gonna do it again.
And they
Man,
gonna
what are we
do a
doing?
7 minute drive, 7 points,
And then Malachi Tony gonna do it again. Like,
and
what
game
are we
gonna be
doing?
over with.
You gonna have
And
to.
you gonna lose by 17.
You gonna have to get those other players involved. It can't just be Tony.
No, it's gonna be Fletcher. You gonna get CJ involved. Like we gonna get the weapons involved. We gonna be all right over here.
Who
But we
that running
rocking
back
with the
over there
youth.
with Miami?
Mark Fletcher.
Yeah, he nice, especially when you get him in
Yeah.
space. Yeah.
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting Cristobal, man. Cristobal,
Man,
them
this is the
trenches, he got them
farthest.
trenches on a lot.
Bruh,
This is the he finally doing what he was supposed to do when he got there.
this is the biggest, the enemy of my enemy is my friend moment I think I've ever seen in my life. This man in real time has become a Hurricanes fan
Nah, I
solely
rock
for
with the
solely for the
Canes, man.
reason that
No,
Indiana put BTA.
Nah, I think
no,
the reason
no,
actually
no,
bigger than that
no,
though.
no.
I think it's bigger than that to me. I think the reason why you don't want Indiana winning is because you don't want like the fans of like the fucking Big Ten, I mean, just to be running around here saying that they are
No,
better than our
no,
conference.
Mm,
no, that's not true. Because
that
last
SEC shit
offseason,
is
I'm
dead,
pretty
brother.
sure I could find you clips of me saying last offseason that the Big Ten is the better conference. I made that argument last offseason. A lot of SEC fans got pissed off when I said it. But I said that last offseason. But nah, it's just I rock with the Canes,
Mm,
man. People be disrespecting the Canes. Jeremy Shockey is my favorite Giant of all time. Right? And Jeremy Shockey was a Cane. So we
the tight
rocking with the
end, right?
Canes right now. We rocking with the Canes, man.
Well, the
Uh,
kid's with us.
and shout out to Category 6 Sports too, man. Y'all go tap in with 50 and them over there, man. Everything Miami related, they got you.
Oh, brother.
I actually previewed y'all game with them. Predicted y'all was gonna get boat race.
Oh
Which,
yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
They, they,
Florida State ain't been able to be consistent for a while now. So
did you
yeah,
predict?
nah.
Did you predict Alabama uh, getting Sun by Indiana?
Damn sure ain't
Oh,
predict
okay.
that. Man, I tell you what, I
Man,
was I was
come on
flabbergasted at
in.
halftime. I didn't know what to think. I was still trying to convince myself we had a chance to win at halftime. So you
You
ever
sound
been
like
losing that bad? You been getting beat that bad to where you like it's no chance, but you still convincing yourself you got a chance that you about to
no,
win.
nah,
absolutely
not
do
really.
not.
Mm,
But
you
this
ain't
is
never been beat
funny.
that bad. Well, I don't. I
I
know we
I
done beat y'all that bad. First of all, Pop, I know we done beat y'all that bad.
oh my God. Why
congratulations,
you gotta make everything
congratulations,
personal?
congratulations,
I'm just saying, I ain't
I
like how she tried to make it seem like I'm the
congratulations.
I,
only one.
I feel like that's a
No,
curse.
no. Like, okay, so and
I'm
what I
just
got to do
saying,
with
man.
today?
Mhm.
What they got to do now?
What it got to do
Nothing.
with now is gonna keep happening.
Mm,
It's gonna
we'll
keep
see.
happening.
We'll see. We'll see.
Your
I'm not
your fan
even
base happy they don't gotta see us every year no more. Y'all happy y'all only gotta see us every two.
okay. I'm gonna be real quick. When it comes to
Yeah.
LSU and when it comes to the Saints, do not associate me with either fan base because I am my own entity. Okay, I am an independent contractor.
Oh,
Okay,
I mean, there's some cool people in both fan bases though.
they definitely are. I'll be listening to them LSU spaces they be having every day. They be knowledgeable about stuff, but still, I don't agree with
The
all the
House
shit
of
them
Purple.
niggas, be
That's what
saying.
they call it, the House of Purple, man.
Interesting.
Shout out to my guy Perp.
Oh, who approved that? Pop, House of Purple.
To be honest, I don't know what them spaces called, but
The
Oh,
it
okay.
be
House of Purple, man.
shawty
There's
named
some
So you
good
don't be
people over there in
co-hosting?
your fan base.
I don't speak in them
Nah,
spaces. I be listening. I don't listen. I am an
You
avid.
be on your burner, don't you?
No, I'll be on my regular page. I just listen. I'm not as in depth into recruiting and the
Oh yeah,
transfer
yeah, yeah.
portal and all that other stuff they be talking. Like I'm not really into that. I'm into
Yo,
who gonna be playing on Saturdays and watching the games. That's what that's way too much
all
time.
right. So let me give y'all a topic is something that y'all probably are into. Yeah, I know what a milk check is in the context of football.
a what check?
A milk check.
Milf or milk?
Milk,
Oh,
Oh,
oh yeah, yeah. I know what a milk
uh,
check is. I
sir.
know what it is.
Pop.
milk check? Nah, I ain't never
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
that
yeah.
before.
And then,
I just learned what it was today. I didn't know there was an actual
Mm-mm.
term for it.
so a milk check is when a white cornerback checks into the game. You immediately identify him and you target him immediately.
Oh
I'm
Milk check.
shit.
crying.
I think
Happened
Devontae
yesterday.
Adams was the first person that like put it out there.
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
Yeah, it definitely happened
Uh,
yesterday. Number 31, he checked in, and they were like, he immediately said, "Kill, kill," and pointed to Buddy.
yeah, cause who was the linebacker that he got the podcast now? Damn.
Jack Thomas.
No, the busting with the boys. I'm forgetting his
Oh,
Busting
name
with the
right
boys.
now.
I don't think I know who
Will
on that one.
Compton.
Will Compton. Will
Will
Compton.
Oh,
He
Compton.
put it
Compton. Yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
He tweeted it out there yesterday. He said a milk check, and I'm like, what is on earth is a milk check? And it's a video of it. I mean, yeah. So if you didn't know what a milk check was before, now you learned something today.
Nah, that's hilarious.
We're gonna
So
call
what?
it out today at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
I guarantee you won't.
Well, hold
I
on,
guarantee you won't,
that's not
Tron.
milk.
I guarantee
That's
you won't,
not
Tron.
milk right
Or
there,
Cooper,
right?
Cooper DeJean. I
Hey,
bet you
Pop, you
won't.
hear him? You
I
hear
bet
him,
you won't.
Pop?
Hey,
Coop
I
ain't
bet
no
you won't,
milk.
Tron.
I'm
All
just
post
saying
nah,
that's
Cooper
not
he got
milk.
DeJean.
a couple of them over there, right?
Yeah, but
You won't
Coop
try and
not
read
milk though.
Blankenship either. Read
I don't
Blankenship,
know
put you on
what
your
Coop
neck.
is, but he not
Mm,
milk.
Nah, that
nah.
that boy might be vanilla. That boy might be vanilla flavored milk or something, but he ain't no regular milk. Boy, you better not play with him.
Vanilla flavored milk
That's
You ain't never heard of
is
that school?
Quinterion
insanely
Deshawn.
crazy.
We can't give him no black, man. We can't be doing that. I ain't gonna do that because everybody want to do that and say he black. Nah, he white. But you ain't gonna play with him like regular milk though. He ain't 2%.
Well, I'm just saying, I was very high on
That's
him
like
in the
Jackson Dart.
draft.
That's not no regular milk. Like that. I don't know what the term is for
He
that, but it's
about to
not.
CTE his way out of the league, bro.
Well,
He better learn how to
first of
stop
all, you worry
ladling his
about your senior
head.
citizen rookie quarterback over there, and you leave my quarterback alone. All right,
Listen, tell him
your
to stop
quarterback
ramming his head
is
into
28 going on
defensive
52. Like, what are we
players.
doing here? He just
Nigga, you
got to the
think I
league. He
wanted
almost
him?
50 years
Like,
old already. Like, what are
okay,
we doing
cool.
here?
And your quarterback continuously concusses himself out of games.
No, he has one
Okay, so
concussion.
y'all report.
First of all, I got the exciting whites over here. All right. Dart and
Okay,
Scatterboo in the backfield is the exciting whites.
okay,
Y'all get ready for that exciting white combination next season.
we'll see.
I'm telling you, Harbaugh. Come on, man.
Guaranteed to be a
Listen,
giant.
Harbaugh is a giant. Harbaugh's a giant.
All right, how would you build the staff? Harbaugh, offensive coordinator, D coordinator. Y'all still got y'all special teams guy?
Uh, whatever Harbaugh want to bring in, let him bring it in. As long as it's not Zach Orr on defense. He brings Zach Orr on defense. I don't know, man. I
Mm.
believe he's going to the Raiders. Come on, Tom. I thought I liked you, Tom. Come on, man.
Hey, listen, now I said when he
You
got
got him going to
fired,
the
I
Raiders.
said John Harbaugh to the Raiders would be kind of interesting.
That would be trash.
Be
He need to
interesting.
be in New York. No, but look, I think he wants to also get out of the AFC. I think he wants to go to the NFC, and then him and his brother can meet in the Super Bowl. Come on, it's destiny.
Or
It's
he can stay in the
destiny. Super Bowl.
AFC and face his brother
Uh,
twice a year.
nah, Super Bowl, man. You gotta get in that Super Bowl. We need that Super Bowl brotherly matchup.
So hypothetically, y'all do get John Harbaugh. How quickly are y'all getting to the Super Bowl?
Oh, before 2030. Uh,
So
we got
that's
to win a
what
Super
40.
Bowl in this decade.
That's
Last
40
time we won was
years.
2011. We got to win before 2030. We got to keep that streak
That's
alive.
fair.
So,
That's fair. So a 4 year turnaround. That's not bad.
nah, we gonna get it done. But you know who's not gonna get it done? The Packers. The Packers. I don't know, man. Do you think they should? You think they should try to keep Halfley and promote him and get rid of LaFleur? Should they go after Harbaugh? Should they run it back? Like really, like what should they truly do? Because they
Well,
have to be having those conversations right now.
well,
Not
see,
much
here's
time
the
left.
thing. They can make LaFleur play out the last year of his deal, right? Because he has one more deal going into
Mm.
2026. And then after that, you can cut bait, right? I'll say this: it's clearly evident that it depends on how you feel about the game. I do think coaching and players is the reason why that they did not win yesterday. I think it was multiple reasons. I don't think it was just one or the other that played a part in that. I also think Michael Parsons clearly has been a big loss for them on the defensive side of the ball. Not being able to get consistent pass rush. Like I think he was still their leading sack leader since he got hurt. So I know it was like he missed the entire December or the last 4 games of the year at least. So that's not really saying much, but that is a big loss for the defense. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting to see what Green Bay decides to do. I personally think they should keep LaFleur because I don't know who you're gonna get in there that's gonna be able to produce better with the weapons that they have on the offensive side of the ball. So I personally think he should stay, but we'll see what they decide to do.
So did you hear what we was talking about before?
Mm-mm.
Oh man. So
Look at him trying to get rid of my coach again. Hey, sir, man,
nah.
me gonna have to
So
square up one of these days.
so
I'm not gonna stand
man,
for
why
this
we gotta
disrespect
resort to violence,
every
brother?
single
I
episode.
I
Like
don't
we
even
gonna have to
understand.
square up,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like this. Well, it's just like skin on light skin violence,
Hey,
brother. It's
hey,
just so
we
unnecessary.
gonna have to square
But
up,
Ooh,
man.
listen,
I don't
li-
appreciate
hey,
this,
so
clear
man.
that, sir.
this is what I
Finally
said, Pop.
admitted he a light bright.
Li- See now, why you got see? That's what I'm saying. I said before
That was unnecessary.
when the floor walked through the door, he had Brett Favre, 2019, 2020, NFC Championship games. Okay, 2021, he
Brett
had.
Favre.
I mean, Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers. Yeah, I know
20,
what he meant.
yeah, 2021, he had his guy, divisional round. No playoffs 2022. 2023 divisional round again. 2024, 2025 wild card. I feel like he's going in the wrong direction. They've given him everything. What else does he need? They've drafted well. They rebuilt the offensive line. He has a plethora of wide receiver number twos. He has two starting tight ends. He got his guy quarterback. They went and got Josh Jacobs in free agency. Then they traded for Michael Parsons. They're going in the wrong direction. So I just don't think it would be at this point to keep going down this path with this guy, with this
I
roster.
hear you. To go back to what was that, 2022, when the Packers faced, I believe it was the 49ers,
Hmm.
in the NFC Championship game. I put that on Jordan Love, that loss.
No, that was 2019.
It was 2019.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, so I put that loss on Jordan Love. Um, that Eagles game was just I don't know what to think about it last year. Um,
And we beat them in the divisional round in the playoffs in Green Bay 2021. And then we beat them at home 2023 in the divisional round.
okay, that's what I'm flipping. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, sir. I don't know, man. I don't know, and especially when you think about it, they lost to a divisional rival that was the 2 seed. I mean, you
And
came
what was
in as
Nacho
this.
saying?
You were the
Uh,
7th seed. So I mean, is that really a big of a deal that you lost?
Yes, yes, and yes, because that was so disingenuous. Because you
Wasn't
left
Nacho
all
saying that
context of the football game out, like we didn't watch the game actually unfold.
the playoff record? It was
You blew
some
an
record he was
18
talking
point
about. I don't remember what it
halftime lead.
was.
Yeah, that was nasty. They did
You
because
blew a halftime lead of 18 points. Like,
I
yes, no,
started
it's that bad that
watching
you
the
lost.
game. I think it was when the Bears got the second field goal, so it was 21-6. And I started watching the game. I'm like, okay, and I'm seeing Questionable play calling. I'm seeing questionable play from the quarterback. Y'all not able to really consistently move the ball. These Bears front, which is not that fucking good, is able to stifle y'all in key situations. And the Bears offensively, you could see that they're working out the kinks. Like there was Caleb did not look good the first half of that game, to be honest. And going into probably into the middle of the third quarter, he still seemed to be kind of off and shaky. But then he started making some key plays, some key throws that I think was all Caleb to really put his team in position to score. But I really think like where they could have put the game away, McManus missing that field goal was really big. Because even with the touchdown for the Bears to get up, like it was 31, I think the Packers would have potentially had the lead because he also missed that extra point. So that's 4 points he left on the board. So the game could have been tied and you can go into overtime. That's 4 points that, could have gave you another opportunity. But I still feel like that the Packers being where they were to end the game with having those 4 points, they could have won the game. But then again, you're trusting the kicker who done missed 7 points for you at this point. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to just put, y'all future in his hands or you want to go for the Teddy. That would just close the game out for you. And I think that's what the Packers tried to do, but burning that clock, especially inside of the minute, like some of the clock management was just a little bit shaky to me.
I think
I
the
mean,
Packers need a
we'll see.
complete shakeup, man. I think it was an embarrassment how they lost that football game, and I'm here to hold the Green Bay Packers accountable
Is the
for the
Packers loss
dysfunction.
worse than the Panthers?
Yes,
No.
yes, 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 1,000 times
Wait,
yes.
hold on. Can you
Because but,
you say is the Packers loss worse than the Panthers? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the Panthers weren't supposed to be there. Let's be for real about that matchup.
Okay.
I think they
Yeah,
overachieved
and they were
with
10-point dogs at home.
yeah. So I think that you
oh,
overachieved with the Panthers, but they still made a very competitive game with the Rams. But them losing to me is not that big of a deal considering I think they're ahead of schedule. The Panthers are ahead of schedule. The Packers though, yeah, nah. You blew an 18-point lead that you had control of that game for majority of that game, and you just slowly allowed the Bears to. It was what 20 something unanswered points
it
at
was
one
bad.
point. Like, nah, man, you can't do that, especially when you had that type of point differential going into halftime.
So let me ask a better question or a different question. Who do you think had the better game? Do you think it was Matthew Stafford or Caleb Williams?
Oh, that's a good question.
My bad, bro. Say that again.
Who had the better playoff game yesterday? Matthew Stafford or Caleb Williams?
Oh, Caleb.
I think Caleb too. I really liked because I think on the pod I said I have not seen Caleb in a playoff game. So I need to see how he responds if his team is down. You're down 18 points. And yeah, he was darting some balls. He was kind of throwing behind guys. He was throwing in front of guys. But when it mattered, he made that throw. He got them in there. And that's what I want to see out of second year quarterback. Like that type of growth, that type of mental toughness. Like I saw Caleb play. I'm like, okay,
So
okay.
the reason why I'm gonna say Caleb is kind of what Pop is touching on. Like when things get rough. Matthew Stafford doesn't necessarily have to put the team on his back. He can look for Puka, or he can look for Tay, or he can look at Kyron. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that Caleb doesn't have weapons, but he had to do more yesterday. He made more mistakes. He didn't have better numbers. I think he was like 52% completion or something like that. But it's like he don't have no Puka Nakua, man. You know what I'm saying? Like to spam targets too. You know, he made some throws and it was like when the lights got very bright, he stepped up. Okay. And not saying that Matthew didn't, but we saw Matthew get shaky. And the only reason why he snapped out of that is because of what the Panthers did. You know what I'm saying? Matthew was the reason why, a big reason why the Panthers was even able to take that lead to get that ball back so that they could take that lead. Um, they just messed up by uh, leaving too much time on the clock. And then McVay was like, "Hey man, we gonna simple this for you. Okay, you will be throwing the ball to Puka Nakua. Period." And that's what they did.
I'm also gonna like. I know I mean, I agree with everybody with Caleb, right? But like the reason why I think going into that game yesterday, Caleb, out of the quarterbacks you asked, right? Out of Caleb and Matthew Stafford, more people had questions about whether or not Caleb Williams could even fight back from a deficit in the playoff game. Like, so like when you look at it, like we all could agree, like yesterday, we believed that Matthew Stafford, you know what I mean, probably would have a good game against Carolina and you know what I mean, win it. But we was all like, if the running game go away, you know what I mean, can Caleb get it done? You know what I mean? We wanted to know if he could. And yesterday, I think he proved that. So I'm gonna give it to Caleb Williams. I think like in the first half, like he played really ugly, but in the second half, he was real precise. He fought. You know what I mean? He put his team on his back, and he went and got the dub. So I'm gonna go with Caleb Williams too.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, yeah, I don't agree. I mean, to me, Caleb's first half was just not good. It wasn't good. And I mean, you could blame it on the OC. You could blame that on the the play calling and going on for fourth downs and the head coach. I just think Stafford from wire to wire had a better game. I mean, he just played better throughout the duration of the game versus Caleb. To me, really didn't play good until the second half. So I got to reward the guy that played well for the majority of the game and not just half the game. That's just the way I look at it.
And that's a fair point, JMIK, because this is honestly not unusual for this Bears team. I can't recall the number of games, but there have been plenty of games in the regular season where the Bears have faced deficits and got the win in the second half of the game. So this is something that has been the identity of this team. I don't know if this is going to be a recipe for the success in the playoffs, though, because you could face a team where if they get that 18-point deficit, you're not going to be able to come back. You get that 20-point deficit. I'm like, that's a high number, but I'm just saying, like, are you? I don't think you're going to be able to come back if I'm looking at these other teams that the Bears potentially will have to face, at least in the conference championship game. I'm not sure.
You know, I
so
I thought about
uh,
this question for a while, and I actually can't come up with an answer either way because I want to stay consistent. And the one thing I will say is, yesterday I said about Lamar, I can't give you credit for doing what you're supposed to do, right? You turn the ball over, you put your team in a hole, and you're not playing well. I'm not supposed to give you credit for that. But I feel like when a young quarterback is able to overcome that, it is still valuable for them moving forward. I think what Stafford did, Stafford just showed that he's a seasoned vet. Right? That's what Matthew Stafford is. We know what he is at this point. But Caleb, I feel like that might have been like his official like moment of like, all right, I'm here. Like it's finally my time to let me settle in. Right? Look at the playoffs this year, it's wide open. Could the Bears maybe win the Super Bowl?
I don't think they got the defense to win a Super Bowl. To be honest with you, I just think the defense is just it's got too many holes in it, and I just think either the Eagles or the Niners or the Seahawks is just going to take advantage of it. To be honest,
Yeah. I mean, but the playoffs, anybody can get hot. You never know what can happen. I'm just saying, like,
That that's true, but inability to have pass rush, and then also they do not have the guy because Dennis Allen loves his secondary guys being able to hold up in man-to-man situations, right? You don't have the pieces for that. And you kind of saw that in that Packers game yesterday, where at times he was trying to go man to man, and you saw that nickel corner get cooked consistently yesterday. So we'll see. Because I do think they'll face whatever lower seed would be left, if I'm correct, or no. It depends on what happens in this 49ers Eagles game.
yeah, the
yeah,
Um,
49ers are going home. They're about to be sitting on the couch.
yeah. I mean, like the Bears are either going to play the Eagles or the. Well,
would
yeah. I
they
mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it does
play
winner of
the
this
depend.
game go to
Rams?
Chicago.
Well, not if the Niners win. That wouldn't happen.
Yeah, nah, either team go to Chicago.
Nah, no. I mean, if the Niners win, they're the sixth seed, so they would go to Seattle.
Seattle.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because Green
Yeah,
Bay
they'll
lost.
go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because
Oh,
here's
but
the
the Niners
thing.
not winning. The Niners are going home because that Glock
He ain't gonna
Purdy, as
put
they
he ain't
like to
gonna
call
he ain't
him, is
gonna put
about
no
to
money on it
jam.
though.
Yeah, no.
That
So
Glock about to
Smith, this
jam.
is what I figured out
He
That
yesterday.
he ain't
that
gonna put
Glock about
50.
to
He ain't gonna put
Um,
50
jam
on it though.
on you.
this is what I figured out
Nah,
yesterday.
I'm not.
There
I'm
is
not
Oh,
gonna
going to
okay.
put
be
50
a.
on it,
It's
Oh,
going to
okay.
especially
be.
not
I
on
was
draft
just
Listen.
I
day.
was
Not
just checking.
today.
I was
Not
just check.
today.
I was
Not
just checking.
today.
I
But
was just
that Glock,
checking.
that Glock gonna jam. That Glock
Okay.
gonna jam, man.
It ain't jam in New York,
Ooh,
But it's gonna jam. It's gonna jam today,
huh?
though.
ooh,
Hello,
It's gonna
hello,
jam today, though. It's
ooh.
gonna jam
hello.
today,
You
though.
still
It's
there?
gonna jam today, though.
I think we got a bad
It's
connection.
gonna jam up.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
know who did get jammed up.
Winning
Nah, I'ma
quarterbacks
just
played
say
great in the
whatever
fourth quarter.
happens.
Jackson Dupree,
Whatever
the real
happens,
JD.
we gonna get an
Don't do that.
NFC
Don't.
West divisional
That's
game.
disgusting.
Jackson Dupree.
Jackson
Jackson Dupree.
Dupree is nasty.
Man, don't disrespect Dart like
Hey,
that,
but
man.
listen,
It's a
listen.
Dart party out here,
We
man.
we come
Y'all gonna
back.
see about six next year.
We come back to Levi East next year. So we gonna see what's what, right?
Hey, ain't no picks with JD6, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll take that
Mhm.
little
Shout
fake
out to
chain he
Keon
got.
for that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no picks with JD6.
We gonna take that little Timu chain he be rocking.
You heard that 30 for 30? This is 6 for 6, man.
Yeah.
It's six going for six, man.
Yeah. Say
Yeah,
words,
six
son.
going for six, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, I
that's
rode
six
solo from state to
touchdowns.
state. Ha
That's
ha.
gonna be six touchdowns. That's gonna be It might be six Super Bowls, man. You never know. Who knows?
That's if he lasts
Well,
6 minutes.
six for six, man.
He a little light in the ass.
Nah, he
Uh,
like that. He got
yeah,
that dog in him. He
yeah.
got that dog in him.
Alright. The dog better learn how to
Is he the
get
is he the
down
best rookie quarterback?
this year.
Yeah.
I think. I don't even remember who. No, fuck, hell no.
Who's better?
Dan Ward is way better than him.
Cam
Are you
Ward.
sure? Do I need
I
to
like
assert?
I like
Sir, look,
Cam
look,
Ward.
look, look.
Man,
When
stop,
you
dog.
got some time, when
Stop,
we
man.
get off of here, and you got some time.
Stop, man.
I'm gonna send you about a 3 minute clip of Jackson Dart putting footballs on the money, either for touchdowns or long games, and dudes repeatedly dropping. And then I want you to go look at what Dart did in the actual games or for the stats he actually ended up getting. And you're not gonna tell me Jackson Dart not the best QB out of this class. Like, stop it.
I definitely am.
What? You are ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh shit.
That's why that Glock about to jam.
Well, we'll see.
Uh,
We'll see. But hey, look, man.
what you think? Cam
I got
Ward
to start
better?
getting ready.
Yeah. So we're gonna get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping in for the recap. Quick recap. We'll see y'all again sometime next week, man. We'll be putting out a video, so y'all stay tuned. Y'all subscribe, like, comment. Hey, Pop, talk to the people.
YouTube page, follow the Check Down Twitter page, join the Check Down Twitter community. Always remember to tell a friend, and we'll tap in with y'all next weekend.
This is the Check Down. No fluff. No filters. Just football.